Dice is a beautiful tool of probability, each face almost identical, smooth to the touch, making it impossible to feel the numbers. Many mathematicians have tried to find patterns in dice outcomes, but the ancient Greeks, including Aristotle, struggled with dynamic events like dice throws. Aristotle classified events as certain, probable, or unknowable, placing dice outcomes in the last category. If you throw a dice 3 times, you can't predict if the sum will be 9 or 10 in a single instance. But over many throws, the sum of 10 appears more frequently than 9. Imagine 2 friends playing a game, one needing 1 point to win and the other needing 2. Pascal's triangle helps divide the prize fairly based on their chances of winning. If you throw a dice 4 times, each number has a 51.8% chance of showing up. Pascal argued that believing in God is a better choice. If God doesn't exist, you lose nothing. But if he does, you gain everything. You ever looked at the universe and thought, maybe everything follows a hidden plan? Isaac Newton certainly believed so. To him, the universe was like a grand clock, moving with perfect precision. If you knew the laws of nature, you could predict anything, from an apple falling to the future motion of the planets. This view became known as determinism, the idea that nature follows fixed, knowable laws. But not everyone was convinced. Newton's contemporary, Gottfried Leibniz, raised a big question. Why would God intervene if everything is predetermined? Their debate sparked centuries of discussion in physics, philosophy, and theology. At first, Newton's clockwork universe seemed flawless, but later discoveries challenged that certainty. Scientists found that tiny changes could lead to completely different outcomes, making the future unpredictable. This led physicist Stephen Hawking to ask, does God play dice with the universe? Maybe reality isn't fully determined. Maybe there's uncertainty woven into nature. In the end, Newton gave us a powerful model, but nature may still surprise us. In the 1890s, French mathematician Henri Poincaré made a startling discovery. While trying to predict the movements of planets, he found that Newton's laws weren't enough. This was the birth of chaos theory. Poincaré's insight revealed that tiny differences in initial conditions could lead to vastly different outcomes. The solar system might not be the smooth clockwork machine we once imagined. Mercury, the smallest planet, plays a surprisingly big role in cosmic uncertainty. Recent models show that slight tugs could nudge Mercury's orbit, creating a ripple effect. This is the butterfly effect, where a tiny cause, like a butterfly flapping its wings, can lead to massive consequences. Here, the flutter is Mercury, and the storm could be planetary chaos. We may think of the solar system as a perfect dance, but chaos theory shows us that the music could one day shift, unpredictably and irreversibly. Have you ever noticed how a tree branches out, how lightning forks, or how blood vessels twist through the body? These aren't just pretty patterns. They're called fractals, reflecting the hidden logic of nature. A fractal is a shape that repeats its pattern at different scales. Zoom in, and it looks the same. Zoom out, and it is still the same. Nature loves these recursive designs because they're efficient, adaptable, and most importantly, chaotic. But how is chaos part of something that is so structured? Let's go microscopic. Deep inside your cells, your DNA holds your genetic code. It's orderly, but tiny mutations from radiation or random chance can lead to dramatic evolutionary leaps. One gene mutates, and suddenly a species has wings. Another gene shifts, and a creature can breathe underwater. These changes may seem random, but just like a fractal, they echo across generations, sometimes creating entirely new branches of life. This unpredictable but pattern-filled process is the chaos of evolution. Life doesn't move in straight lines. It branches, twists, repeats, and surprises us. So next time you see a fern, a snowflake, or a branching coral reef, you're looking at chaos made visible, and somewhere in that pattern is the story of how life itself came to be. Ever find yourself stuck in traffic with no clear reason why, or watch the stock market crash when everything seems fine? That's not just coincidence. It's a glimpse into the chaos woven into our world. Just like weather patterns or ecosystems, human society loves to follow trends, but those trends can snap in ways no one expects. In politics, the tiniest shift, a single tweet, a lone protest, even a whispered rumor, can spark sweeping movements. Economies, too, can boom or bust through unseen domino effects. This isn't randomness, it's the butterfly effect in action, where a small ripple causes a massive wave. Still, not everything is unpredictable. Some things seem stable, like your train arriving on time or your coffee costing the same. Until a strike hits, markets wobble, or a pandemic erupts. That's complexity in full force. Emotions, rules, misinformation, and human choices collide in ways we'll never fully map out. We can analyze patterns, forecast the future, and design systems, but society will always carry an edge of uncertainty. Chaos lives in every decision we make, every step we take, every heartbeat of our shared experience, and maybe that's what makes being human so captivating and so vulnerable. In our journey from rolling dice to the orbits of planets, chaos is everywhere. Perfect patterns and total order are illusions, leading to wild, unpredictable outcomes. For centuries, thinkers have pondered, is the future written in stone or always open to chance? Can we truly predict what comes next? Some patterns repeat endlessly, while others shatter with the smallest nudge. As our story unfolds, profound questions remain. If the universe has a hidden order, will we ever decipher enough to predict the fate of the solar system or the future of humanity? How much of our lives is shaped by chaos, and how much do we control? Can we learn to live with uncertainty? Is chaos a source of creativity or just cosmic noise? The greatest lesson is this: uncertainty and complexity make the world endlessly fascinating. In randomness, new stories unfold. Every unanswered question invites exploration. As you navigate this unpredictable world, pause and wonder, what chaos lies beneath the surface? What marvels might it create next? As we conclude, remember, the beauty of life is in its unpredictability. Embrace the chaos and let it inspire you.